tired of being broke? Aren't you tired of wearing clothes that you've had for years beforehand and the sleeves don't go all the way down to your wrist because you outgrew it and you got to roll up the sleeves a little bit to try to play it off? Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you tired of wearing the same shoes you had a year ago? Wouldn't you much rather have the latest shoes? Wouldn't you much rather have the latest clothes? Wouldn't you much rather have a nicer car? If those feelings resonate with you, I have something I want to tell you. I want to give you a little bit of advice to get over the hump. And that is, I'm happy. I'm happy you're broke. I'm happy. Feels good, doesn't it? Oh, man. Hoop loudy. I'm a firm believer that you should be broke in college. And this isn't just for student athletes, this is for students in general. You have to understand that there's a thing called needs and wants. Needs and wants. And not confusing the two, right? Needs. I need to register for this class because it's the last class I need in order to graduate. That is a need. Want. I want to go to spring break and ta-da! That is a want. You don't need that. You want that. What everyone else knows around you that you may not know is this. You're in a vulnerable position when you're in college. You're in a vulnerable position. That's why bankers are willing to give you more loans. That's why people are willing to give you more credit cards. That's why people are just willing to give you money. That has high interest rates because they know you're in a situation, a lot of you are in situations where you want it right now. And if you want it right now, someone will give it to you right now, but it's going to come with a price. What you're going through is not, though it may feel isolating, it's not unique in the least bit. A lot of students, whether student athletes or students, don't have a lot of want money, okay? They have money enough to get to what they need, but not enough want money. And what I'm telling you is college is supposed to be uncomfortable. You're supposed to be eating top ramen or ramen or however you pronounce it. You're supposed to be eating that kind of stuff during that time. You're not supposed to be going to the finest restaurants. You shouldn't be even eating fast food very often. I was the kind of person in college, and I'm still the type of person that if it's sprinkled with free, it's for me. In that sense. And you need to adopt that mentality as well. Adopt that mentality. If life is too comfortable for you in college because you have your wants taken care of, then out of college, you're going to pay for it the most. And it works either way, whether it's you're shelling out money for credit card, with credit card companies and loans to go on that spring break, or your mom and daddy are paying for your spring break right now. Either way, once you graduate college, or once you leave college, it's going to be difficult for you. Because your mom and dad are not going to be able to do that for the rest of your life. So that drop off in lifestyle, you're going to feel it. And those credit card companies, honey, those loans that you took out, baby, when you leave college, they coming for you. They like the mob. They're like the government. They're like the mob, the mafia, okay? They coming for their money. They're coming for their money. So realize that if it's easy for you now, as far as your wants, if you're getting your wants taken care of in college, you're going to feel it when you get out of college. The true is for the reverse as well, in the sense of if you can stand a little pain and not have the new J's, if you can stand the new pain and not put a system in your new ride, if you can stand a little pain and not go to spring break this year because you just financially can't afford it, if you can stand a little pain on that and save money for those wants, once you do leave college, you'll be in a better position. You'll be in a better position to get the things that you want starting out than you would be if you screwed up all your credit or took all those loans out for once. Now, don't get this twisted. I'm not trying to say that loans are the devil. They kind of are. But I'm not trying to say that they're necessarily avoidable all the time. Sometimes you need those loans. You need those loans because everybody's not on full ride scholarship. I dig that. I understand that. But you really got to look yourself in the mirror and say, is this a want or is it a need? If it's a want, you don't need it. If it's a need, you might have to get it. Some of you know my story that I dropped out of college to take care of a younger sibling because both of my parents passed away of cancer. I've told that story many times in these videos, but I have not told you this story. When I got back into college, I graduated at 25 years old from undergrad. Many people graduate at 21, maybe 22. I graduated at 25 years old. I'm telling you this story because of this. My senior year, I had a roommate. Senior year, I had a roommate. Not only did I have a roommate, I slept in a bunk bed. Okay? You know why I slept in a bunk bed? Because it was paid for. Because I had a full ride scholarship and it was paid for. That's why I slept in a bunk bed. But I know a lot of people that wouldn't do that. You know why? Because they're fancier than me. They gotta be fat. They gotta be primped and they gotta be taken care of, manicure, pedicure. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm not that person. I'm gonna get it how I live. And what I'm telling you is I want you to adopt that same mentality. I slept in a bunk bed, 25 years old, get my undergrad as a senior in college. While everybody else, even much younger than me, were demanding, I can't have a roommate. What would I do I can't have a roommate. I need my privacy. I need an apartment. I just said, I don't need anything but a roof and a place to lay my head. I'm gonna make sure everything else happened the way it needs to. I'm gonna make sure I get out of here debt free. I could have got an apartment. I had some money when I was in college enough that I could have had an apartment. I could have had a house, but I didn't. So what I'm telling you is this. Being a college student athlete, you shouldn't be broke. You should be broke to a certain degree when it gets to when it comes to college. You should be eating top ramen. You should be eating some of those belly filler meals that aren't going out fast food every day. You should be saving money. Now, don't get this twisted. I'm not saying that they're not people that have financial crisis in college. There's some people that are homeless. There are people that are homeless that are in college. There are people that don't have any money. They need money. That's different. Need money isn't Jay's money. Need money is not spring break money. Need money is I don't have food. I can't even swipe into the cafeteria because I don't have food on my card. That's need money. That's a different thing. That's not what this video is about. We're talking about want money. If that is your barometer of success as far as college is concerned, if I don't have enough want money in my pocket, you'll be all right. Tough it out. You'll be good. But need money, I encourage you to reach out to resources on campus. Many campuses around the country, they have food pantries and things like that. So reach out to those resources if your campus has that. Make sure that you're not going alone. Make sure that you're not looking at this thing like it's a reflection on you, because it's not. People have different starting points. So if you're at a deficit of need money, there's a difference. If you're in a deficit of need money, then I hope and pray that you can get that taken care of, and there's some resources out there that can help you with that. But want money is something different. All right. If you're talking about want money, stop complaining. Get your butt back to work.